Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Constantine the Third here, and today I wanted to bring you guys a video all about the Corki Vayne matchup. So in the guide, as I'm sure you've read, most Corki players do not know what they are doing. It's mostly because Corki is a relatively obscure champion that not very many people play in the bot lane, and thus, if you do see one, they most likely don't know what they're doing and are trying out the champion for the first time or trying to get the hang of them. In which case, a bad Corki player is very easy for Vayne to outplay due to the fact that once she hits level 6 and has Blade of the Ruined King, she can simply dodge all of his skill shots and 1v1 him with ease. However, laning against Corki is an absolute nightmare for Vayne if the Corki knows what they're doing. So in the background of this video, I've provided some clips of me playing as Corki against a Vayne in the Diamond 5 ELO. So while you see the absolute slaughter of a Vayne versus Corki, let's talk about why this is happening. Why is this Vayne getting killed? Is she bad? Obviously not, she's dying. The matchup is literally this abysmal for Vayne. Let's break down Corki's skill set and talk about why it's so difficult for Vayne to do well against a Corki. Number one, when Corki trades, he does so absolutely rapidly. If you think about Corki, he always takes Thunderlord's Decree. Why does Corki always take Thunderlord's Decree? It's because his E, Gatling Gun, instantly procs it. So if you can get a Sheen as Corki, you can auto-attack someone with a Sheen proc on Gatling Gun and instantly deal Thunderlord's Decree and just walk away. Vayne can't even get off an auto-attack before that happens, so she gets absolutely destroyed in trades. Secondly, Vayne is absolutely terrible against champions who have high burst damage and all-ins. Somebody like a Corki can absolutely pop Vayne like a balloon if she gets CC'd even a little bit. His Phosphorus Bomb does a tremendous amount of damage, and he has a constant Trinity Force procer with his R, plus his E has huge armor and magic resist shred on it, which he can basically dump all three of these spells near instantaneously that can chunk Vayne to absurdly low levels of health, leaving her absolutely no time for her to win the trade or all-in with her Silver Bolt procs. Furthermore, if Vayne gets behind in this lane, she is absolutely doomed. Corki is an insanely strong champion in the mid-game due to his Trinity Force power spike, and will absolutely obliterate her in fights. And, furthermore, if she is behind and playing very passively, once Corki picks up the package, it is nigh impossible for her to avoid it in all-in due to the absurd range that the item provides. In one of these clips, I cut off Vayne's escape route using the package, and she's forced to just simply die. She has nowhere to run, I've cut her off, Blitzcrank's already hooked her, she's gone. And under these circumstances, I'm also able to zone Vayne off of farm because I have such great trading potential. So again, once she falls behind a little bit, she can't even get CS anymore because if she goes in for CS, she gets absolutely destroyed by a Gatling Gun Phosphorus Bomb ult combo, which again takes like 1 second to get off without her getting obliterated. And unless she has some kind of strong sustain support, Corki's poke with Missile Barrage can even hit her under tower, meaning that she isn't even safe to farm under her own high defense point. But again, luckily for us Vayne players, Corki is not a very popular ADC right now. And honestly, I don't know why. I love Corki. He is my go-to champion when Vayne is picked or banned. With a really strong mid-game power spike and great kiting tools and mixed damage so it's really hard to build defense against him, Corki is a really strong champion that I feel is just underappreciated. But again, luckily for us, most Corkis don't know what they're doing. However, I'm making this video to show you that, as a fair warning, if you see a Corki, do not underestimate them. This could very well happen to you if you aren't very careful in the early game against a Corki. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like and sub. Take it easy, and have a good one.